Hello, guys. So, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS, and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So, if today is the first time we see our program, we will bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So, for now, we'll start with the morning show. So, reports from the reach us from Mikel Arteta, where the journalists they ask him, say, why be say Nwaneri they allowed into the Arsenal dressing room? If Arsenal wan play match, Nwaneri go another place, go prepare. Matheus Cunha is allowed. Only Nwaneri go prepare for another room before he go come join them. Why e be like that? So I think it was the London Evening Standard. Now carry this same story. Say Mikel Arteta explains why Nwaneri is not allowed in the senior dressing room. You get. I don't know say there's a law towards this effect. Now today me I just find out. So they say based on say because the boy is 17 years old, you must stay up to 18 years before you enter the dressing room to dey see your fellow men dey dress, dey comot pants, dey comot this one, dey wear cloth. So you must dey like 17, you still be smallie. You get. So now from 18 before you go share dressing room with agbalagba dem. May no be like abuse. You get. May nobody see what you're not supposed to see, or maybe wetin dem feel say your brain never dey good, never dey high enough to carry. So let's look at how the London Evening Standard reported the story, because they say safeguarding rules mean that players must be 18 or older to share a dressing room with the senior squad. So Mikel Arteta has revealed how safeguarding rules mean Nwaneri has to get ready in a different dressing room to his Arsenal teammates on match days. Nwaneri has broken into Arsenal first season at 17. So that's why that law. So I would say I don't know how many of you even know this one. So I believe say don't declare. We don't learn that one today. All right, let's proceed. Now the guy say Bukayo Saka they disobey Mikel Arteta because Arteta say make him go vacation. We don't want you at Arsenal. Yeah, go to vacation, go and flex, go and enjoy. You don't dey play football for how many seasons in a row? Baba, go relax. But Saka no gree because they say the match will play against Manchester City. Saka run come stadium, come show love, come support his team. Just like Walker said, they support Manchester City for their own Champions League ordeals. We make them come bring the rumor say Walker might still come back this same season. You get that the guy is a hard worker, he's fighting really, really hard to come back, or that one at their own cup of rice. So on our own, well, Bukayo Saka loves the team, so I don't think it will be like you go expect and making just come out. Like they play, but so that thing they're going to pay now and say, man, no, they play. And do you think it is somewhat ironic? The two times we don't beat Manchester City, I think Saka no play those two games. The first time Saka no play. Second time we beat them, Saka no play. I don't know. Does that mean anything? I don't really know. Me, I just see that statistics out there. And I think I'm saying, I'm not true. This guy don't play that first time. And I remember now, if you say the Jesus play flank, Martinelli wipe boy deflect center. Like this time around, the same thing got to repeat again. Well, that's that about that. Now, Alan Shearer, constantly blown away by one Arsenal star, a player that Manchester City couldn't cope with because the guy gets high aggression, and that player is Declan Rice. So Baba Kone talk say, Omo, say the way Declan Rice played that game, he was the driving force in the middle of the park. Like he was that driving force in the Arsenal midfield. Manchester City simply couldn't cope with his aggression. Not just him and Thomas Partey, like they bust the midfield, gave Odegaard the freedom to move forward, go and do whatever he like. We did here, we did cover for you. And it makes sense. It shows the trust between the three of them. Now, just Arsenal, when they ask one important question, say, she make Arsenal use Nwaneri as our striker as the boy continue to shine. They don't say the guy don't score like 7 goals now for Arsenal this season. So she making competition. So she making continue like when they play for that number 9, maybe if they create chance for him, it would be more clinical than Kai Havertz. Well, for me, I don't really subscribe to that line of thoughts. I don't know. What do you think, Seth? What do you think? Say if they ask you that question, if you be Arteta advice and I say you did Arteta here, they can't tell you that thing. What do you go tell Arteta? Go say yes, I subscribe to that line of thoughts. Replace Nwaneri, put Nwaneri where Kai Havertz is, or you go just shut that idea down. Let me know your thoughts in the conversation, because even though Arteta is still thinking, like they're part of the things what they think about, But for me, I do, because you see that center forward role, that role now be the only position where we say two defenders, that their primary job to attack you. Two center backs, right or left, now then they handle center forward directly, normal. Then the two full backs will be their wingers. The job of a center forward is very, very difficult. You see how Gabriel Magalhaes and Saliba team hand together, shut down Eliana, they can't, I mean, not just the first time, not be seen a second time, not be third time. If you play against them, when they complete, they go they count how many times Alan leg touch ball. So the job of a center forward, the reason why the guy score because of who he be, based on senior man, based on who he be, now he scored that goal. Other strikers gonna go just shut them down. So asking for anyone to go and play that role for me would overstretch the guy. I beg for me. I think, but what do you think yourself? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Now, people like Sean Wright Phillips, when they talk, say the banter between Elialan and the Arsenal players, the stay humble, all those things, say it is good for football. Say it makes sense. That's what we came to watch, because he say the banter what we see for Sunday clash is good for football. The Arsenal squad enter the contest with some extra motivation, and truly, that stay humble, it really pushed the guys, as it make them destroy Manchester City 5-1. You get to send the statement. We will see Bernardo Silva second frustrate. Like, we don't let them know, say the gap between two of us, we don't close that gap. Even though, yes, I agree, they've won more things than us in recent times. But you see that gap, so whether they be your guy or not be your guy, we don't bridge them. Because look at the statistics that came out yesterday. Ever since we brought in Declan Rice, Timber, and Kai Havertz, we never lose against Man City. And we don't play like maybe 4 or 5 games. We never lose against them. So what does that tell you? So that means this Declan Rice really came into the team and improved the team. Money well spent, even though now in excess of 100 million. So we expect us to bring another Declan Rice for center forward. Bring that 100 million, keep on down. Go and get us another Declan Rice in the center forward. Moku see how we do it. Now back to Sean Wright Phillips. It's a C. So it makes sense, because I just think it's gamesmanship. It's a bit of banter. You get. So Wright Phillips was telling Sportsmove, I think from a player's point of view, if you give it, you should be able to take it back. Because when Haaland they give at that time, you get everybody they laugh. Yes. When they carry ball stone Gabriel Magalhaes for head, Gary Neville and JB Carragher were laughing. It was funny. Now we say we don't knock them 5-1, can they pay them in their own coin? Nobody should come and be crying wolf. You get, because now their fans give us, we are just returning the favor. You get, Ojoro cancel Ojoro. Now Baba Kanu does, but the other thing I would say is for Luis Kelly, for his first goal, I think we should have made it more about himself rather than the opponents. Your first goal never comes around again, because you don't pass. But now everybody's talking about his first goal in respect of him getting back at Haaland, not really his first goal for him scoring the first goal. I know that on South right? They talk like, talk about Luis Kelly's goal. We will talk about it was add Haaland inside. But for saying that celebration, we talk about the goal and how he scored his first goal. In fact, some people don't even remember getting his first goal because in the euphoria of the excitement, everybody don't talk about Haaland. Yeah, so I say I see what Sean Wright Phillips is saying, and I see some points there. Now, even the Daily Mail, when they do a feature story on Matheus Cunha, they're going to say this guy, he took the Premier League by storm at just 18 years old. He's already the Premier League's best passer of the ball, fixing Arsenal's fatal flaw and the trick that makes the team better too. Now, the flaw when they fix, no say we get problem with our left back. All things being equal, if Ben White come back, that right back solid. How many times don't you say Ben White play one winger, the winger look like a pot of soup? How many times you don't hear that? So if Ben White comes back, we just hope saying come back the normal Ben White, because injury they change player. So just hope saying come back the normal way. Then if he come back, that right back sorted, because Ben White person they go injury anyhow. He has a clean bill of health. If you recover well, you sort that place. Baba, you see that left back now. We can't get a daily man. Are we going to play Timber in left back? Or are we going to play Matheus Cunha in left back? This is a daily man don't there now. If White comes back, she don't see the issue now. So people don't talk say it might stunt the growth of Matheus Cunha, because some people will never think Or are we going to say White and Timber be interchanging in the right side, then Luis Kelly and Calafiori be interchanging in the left side? But all things being equal, it's good for squad depth. We never ever talk about Tomiyasu. We have been forgetting that we see Kylian and Zinchenko. What are they going to be doing? Sitting on the bench and cashing out? So these are some of the variables on the front burner. Now, good dilemma to get than say they no day at all. You get? So now, so it just be, well, me, I don't really have any objection. We'll just see how everything will unfold at the end of the day. Now, another news will come here now. What's in Ateta they talk, because for press conference, they come ask Ateta, say, now we see not buy anybody. Now they can have us to get to. So I want to manage this season, both league, both the match you go play for Champions League, like how you go take, because player fatigue dinner, tiredness and all. So after that, say based on that, we are going to try, like we'll try to do something different. As previously noted, Kai Havertz now remains Arsenal's lone option in the forward areas, but Arteta has not ruled out being creative to solve the selection issues as he looks at other players in the squad who could operate in that role. He added, we are going to have to be flexible in the front line. Those who are fit, we need to make sure they stay fit because season is still long. People like Nwaneri, Nwaneri, Gabriel Martinelli, Raheem Sterling, they can play false nine. So let's see in relation to how everybody is, moments and opponents. But at some point, we are going to have to try something different because we don't have a choice. So Trossard playing false nine, yes, he can play there. Martinelli playing false nine, yes, I subscribe to that line of thought. Raheem Sterling and Nwaneri, I reserve my opinion on them, you get, because I don't think they have the mental capacity to do that. But Martinelli, I think, has been tried in some occasions and he get pace at least to bear get. Trossard see there's some kind of trickery, but if they want to, based on his smallish nature, it would be easy for them to, because playing false nine, I know it's you again. You see how to do, but I know it's you because anybody that jack by you, you know it's gone. But at this point in our lives, we really don't have a choice. So now, so it just be now. For if you have forgotten, today Arsenal will go St. James's Park, 9 p.m. Nigerian time. Go play against Newcastle. And remember, say this Carabao Cup, we don't already they lose 2-0. We are 2-0 down. You just be like, so we don't play first half. We won't come play the second half now. You get so now, so it just be now. Well, we'll just see how all these things go unfold at the end of the day, because this match we dey go there like Ojo-Eje. We dey go there, go collect maximum 3 points. If we play them 2-0, Baba, na game on. 2-0, no, 2-0 na equalize. So for us to qualify na 3-0 upward, you get 3-0. I think yes, 3-0, maybe 4-1, all those kind of things. Like 3 goals gap must be for us to qualify to the next round. Anything 2-2, na extra time. Penal, yes, and we no go like all those kind of things. So it just be quite unfortunate. Well, with the type of team we will carry go, I must see whether we will fit turn up. You get, I dey optimistic anyway. We don't get any choice now. We'll go see how we do them. Even the London Daily Standard, I'm going to look what type of formation is Arsenal going to be deploying today. They're going to talk, say, probably we will play the same formation we played against Manchester City. Waiting for the down. With Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Luis Kelly, Odegaard, Pires, Rice, Martinelli, Havertz, and Trossard. Now, one beautiful thing about our midfield is that if you remember the match we played against Man City, the commentator said it. Any match that Arsenal play, where we say they start Odegaard, Partey, Rice, they know they lose them. I don't know whether now observe when commentator made that statement. Any match where these 3 people start, we know they lose. So we'll just see. I believe they will start today because, like Ateta said, this is a very strong match. Because I think after this match, our next league match against Leicester, I guess. So I think we're not going to talk. So okay, we want to go rest player for that one. No, put all the players here. We could fight this battle. We could see whether it is possible. You said think now. Shey we never reach to score like 2 goals for first half, score 1 goal for second half. Shey we no reach to do it. That's nah. But just because you don't get the type of striker we Newcastle get, that's why. But striker or no striker, we go rough am. Anyhow it be, mostly let the best man win. You get. So I think I've taken this particular story. Now let's come to another story. So Robert Pires, when they mentioned 3 current Arsenal players, where him feel, say they go fit enter the Arsenal invisible team of the Henry, then Beckham, you get all those Vieira, then say those 3 people. Now, when he mentioned the names of player, he like I couldn't believe it, because first off, He said Bukayo Saka go enter, I agree. He could add Martinelli. Martinelli bow. Martinelli go break into the Arsenal invisible team. How? I mean, what do you not think? Do you really think Martinelli will break into that first 11 and stay there? Like, I don't really think Saliba, yes. But why you not going to add Gabriel Magalhaes? Although my own personal preference be this, so but if you say make I put my own, Baba, Martinelli don't do my own list too. Magalhaes must stay because with every passing day, we see how important Magalhaes is for this our team. When it comes to being very, very aggressive and keeping all these strong-headed strikers at bay. Now Gabriel Magalhaes, apart from in defensive exploits, Baba they score in the threats. If they want to play corner like this, my money is on Magalhaes. I know they even the reasons that Saliba dey. In fact, I think say maybe Saliba they come act as a blocker to create space for Magalhaes because Magalhaes is the threat when it comes to goal scoring exploits, and which is something Saliba needs to learn from Magalhaes. So I know, like, check him now. Look at all the games that Magalhaes don't play. When last you see somebody carry Magalhaes, Bira, one beater, even though Saliba get pace pass him, but I've never really seen somebody outspace him, like run, like jump, all those kinds of things. I mean, like it's maybe on rare occasions. I never really see him. So now my own three people will say, if you say make I choose, say Martinelli, no, they're my own list, but that one is my own preference anyway. So what's your own preference? Do you agree with our senior man when they say if you say making talk, say Martinelli go enter the invisible team? What say you? Let me know your own thoughts in the comment section. All of us got our own mouths to talk. Now, Ian Rice going to talk, say, top striker was not even an option for Arsenal in January. Why is Ian Rice saying this? So, Ian Rice says he was pleased Arsenal at least made an attempt to sign Ole Watkins this winter, while speculating that Alexander Isak wasn't even an option for his former club, which is true. Because they say it was always going to be tough for us. Isak wasn't even an option. The legendary ex-striker, the Arsenal striker, said on the Wrighty House. But they say when you are talking about strikers, it's a gamble. And I don't care who you are. Darwin Núñez, Rasmus Højlund, Isak, all of them are like 60-something million they buy them. You get. But only Isak can be the only one in recent times people say, they look like this. And Baba, the guy in a striker will say, don't double the money. The year Newcastle, they mention 120, 150 million. Look at Nicholas Jackson, 2 million. Which they score plenty goals, and based on the small money they buy them, people don't really the reason in matter. You get, but just like people they castigate Kai Havertz based on the buy 60-something million, even though he was not originally bought to become a striker, but based on saying don't be striker, people judge him based on how much he was bought, and at the same thing way affects Nicolas Pepe, Brian from Lille. Nicolas Pepe light up the place for Ligue 1. You get, we can't go buy and come, but he don't live up to the expectation. We can't judge him based on the money. How can we buy you for such an amount and your productivity level is low? If to say them buy Pepe for maybe 25 million and then buy Jackson now for 32 million, nobody will really bat an eye. If to say I have a way enter now, maybe not 30 million the buyer, Baba, you know, will see any criticism. Because people know say how much they buy them now. But because your money is high, in fact, the more higher your money is, the higher your criticism go day. You get. That is why I'm appalled that somebody like Anthony, when they buy for at least like 100 million euros from Ajax, at the end of the day, they ship him out to Betis. The media is not really making a big deal out of it. But imagine, say, look at Grealish. Man City buy him from Aston Villa, almost like 100 M. How many goals he don't score? You get. But look at us now. Imagine saying how we buy that Anthony. Imagine now. See now we buy that Anthony. We flop. At the end of the day, now nobody talking. Now they will run the drag us now. Look at Pepe. Pepe still score. I mean, Pepe still score more goals than this Anthony for Pepe career. But till today, Pepe is being branded as the worst flop, worst test. There's even a word like that. So now the worst test flop for EPL history. You get, but it is what it is. No say we be asked, and we get global appeal. You get, people love to talk about us. Any small thing others go do, nobody go talk about. If we do one. Baba, now cover news with that. National Daily go carry on because of who we be. You get, so that's it just be. All right, so we'll just bring you first message from one of our sponsors, Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited. So they're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8064642234. They're located at number 7, Kennywood Road, Uriazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, do reach out to them. Now, away from that, so Newcastle boss Eddie Howe, when they motivate young players for this match they go play tonight, you'll be like this just the reason they shall get how like those Sparta era, you say the leader will come, they motivate. You say the players need to do something that everybody is going to be talking about for years to come. Newcastle boss Eddie Howe asked players to leave a legacy ahead of Arsenal EFL Cup clash, beat Arsenal and get us to the final, where we are going to meet either Liverpool or Tottenham Hotspur. By the way, Tottenham Hotspur get 1 goal ahead for Liverpool head, so they don't beat the 1-0 for first leg. Now they will play the second leg. So we're going to say all our players have to show they can rise to the occasion, that they can leave a legacy on the pitch and do something that everybody talks about for years and years. What an opportunity we have to attack the game and embrace everything in front of us, to be at our best. They talk plenty. No, the next step is a final in Wembley, so we know how big that is, and you can feel it right away. The boost the game against City gave us the manner that we want it, and the fact that it's a game in the competition where we are closer. Both coaches they talk, Adeta they talk, Eddie Howe they talk. Today na the match, you get. So today, 9 p.m. Nigerian time, we are going to get the logical conclusion of who will qualify into the final. I hope that it becomes Arsenal, because this is an opportunity. That's why I thought that they complained, say for the first leg, even when Newcastle they beat us 2-0, fans not supposed to vex when they come up for stadium. You should have waited, support us, but could at least score one back, so that this match now for day easier. But now, make I not lie for you, he had for your own home. You know if you do anything, now they go away. But if Newcastle can come to the main stadium and beat us 2-0, why can't we go there and beat them 3-0? We don't forbid that. So that's why today match, more just Sisha, any which way. I did to let you know as they go. Now, Matheus Cunha, come aside, because they hear from the London Evening Standard and Matheus Cunha still wants a big move. You know, say Fabrizio Romano be a report, say the guy don't sign like a new contract. The official don't sign them officially. And they've been talk say they will put a buyout clause. Yes, they have inserted it. Now we don't know the figure. So, and that buyout clause is going to be active by the summer, June, you get. Now, they say the money is £62.5 million for this clause. So, in case anybody wants to sign him, you pay that fee. But it get another thing where Cunha asked for, where they don't really add a relegation clause. Because whether you like it or yes, Wolves are fighting relegation battle. What happens if Wolves relegates? Are they still expecting somebody to come and pay 62.5 million? This is the $1 million question we don't really know the answer to right now. Because if they go relegation, then say for championship, no go fee afford to pay Cunha in salary plus other players. So something has to give. Some of other star players, they go sell them so that they go feel reinvest into the club and stay afloat in the championship. So these are some of the things we say we never really know the answer, but as time goes on, we will surely know. Now, David Seaman, can they share something when you observe for Nwaneri and where Nwaneri need to solve ASAP quickly? You get, because Nwaneri done the day predictable. You say if you notice, if Nwaneri they play, they give them ball, they like to cut inside to go wipe shots. You get, unlike Saka, sometimes Saka go cut inside, sometimes Saka go right. So you must not always be cutting inside, because if everybody knows what they do, you become predictable. So David Seaman is telling Nwaneri to cut the other way rather than inside all the time. Seaman, speaking on the Seaman Says podcast, warned Nwaneri that cutting inside and having the shot risks becoming obvious for opponents to become predictable. So the hybrid icon was telling Nwaneri that he needs to start going the other way, like how Salah behaves, in order to keep the opposition on their toes. They're not going to know, Shay, you want to cut inside? Abi, you want to go flank. They're not going to know where you want to go. You get dancing all the time, you're cutting in. Look at, if you look the replay of the goal when Sweden Man City, Baba, they put your hand up, give me pass. Declan Rice saying, why now offside changes? Baba, wrong wiper. In fact, they said that goal, it took about 30-something passes before Nwaneri go score that goal. 30-something. As the pass. He can't reach, he can't go score. 30-something. It was an EPL record. The last time something like that happened, I think it was in 2008. That number of type of passes or more. That good record. And another thing I can hear now, say the amounts where Angel Postecoglou, Tottenham were paid on to bring Matistel on loan, £10 million. 10 million to bring somebody on loan. Probably why Arsenal just left the deal for them. Yeah, because from the media, Fabrizio Romano, Sky Sports, Arsenal were leading the race. After Manchester United on Jabo, 10 million. No wonder Arsenal said, you have seen how many months you want to play? Who go pay 10 million? They raise 10 million by player. Hey, God. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, that's just it. So, the biggest news of the day. Now, the fact say, because I said I don't explain now why they know they allowed into Arsenal dressing room. You get so because people don't ask questions, say they notice they know they follow that they enter there. What's this up? So now because he's still a small boy, now 17 years old. So they say now from 18 years, if you don't reach 18 years and above, before you go, they allowed you to the dressing room. It is called dressing room for a reason. We are allowed that they change clothes. One kind of money you can enter, they go be like abuse now. They go straight to go make your eye blind. Again. So that's why it's okay. You're going to do your own for another room. When you don't reach 18 years ahead, you can't join us here. So that's what it just be. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show an end. So, to like come your way later in the evening to give the evening news to them. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. And get them out. All right, guys. Bye.